Hello, is it convenient for you to talk? When can I call you back? Do you need this marketing course? No, it's not needed. Oh, can I get your email? And the client dictates the email. Never call here again, little dog. Euchrenet. That's what the email is called. And that's sometimes how negotiations sound when the salesperson is not confident. Trust in the product plummets at the speed of intergalactic travel because the salesperson is the face of the company. They say that people are judged by their appearance. And in sales, the first few seconds of a conversation are crucial. Why is a strong, confident voice so important in sales? Experts claim that words convey only 7% of information, intonation conveys 38% of information, and nonverbal means, that is, your vibe, convey 55% along with gestures. That is, even if the salesperson says the right words, it accounts for only 7%. It is always important to remember that too much of anything is unhealthy. When I talk about confidence, I don't mean you should fail at something like that. Good day, how are you? The Canadian representative of the company will now tell you the price of the live gift. Always remember the golden mean. A salesperson is an actor who knows where to create a bit of negative emotion, where to be positive, where to convey their approach, and where to simply be rational and not act at all. And of course, this is not an easy job. Try to make the customer feel a little bit of pain so that they realize they don't need to live with that pain. Then, a little bit of joy. What will happen if the customer solves this problem? After that, move on to logic. However, it is also important not to overwhelm the customer, because sometimes when a salesperson gives in to their emotions, they start talking too much. And this is where the problem of oratory arises. Many salespeople want to be orators, to stand at the podium and speak to audiences. This often happens, for example, in online schools. In every educational project, there is a charismatic leader who appears in webinars or video advertisements. When he speaks well, teaches, and energizes, the salespeople watch him, see what he does, and correctly repeat it. And they do the same over the phone. Sales is a dialogue where you need to say something, then fall silent and listen. In this video, we examine the technique of silence as one of the most powerful sales techniques. Click to learn more. So, what does it mean? Is it not necessary to be an orator? Of course, salespeople who train their oratory skills have an advantage over those who do not. Yes, oratory skills are one of the tools that can be used during negotiations and sales. But this way, you train intonation, which, as you know, conveys 38% of the information. But even if you have excellent oratory skills, if you overwhelm the customer somewhere along the way, none of it works. And it no longer matters how great a speaker you are. To summarize, the ideal combination is oratory skills and sales techniques together. But still, if you ask me or yourself, what is the most important thing in sales? I would say that it is product knowledge, understanding the psychology of buying, and only then oratory skills, scripts, and so on. But for products that are associated with emotions, such as purchasing interesting courses or gifts, sometimes your voice and intonation are more important. Yes, some salespeople do not attend oratory skills classes but simply work with a voice coach. By the way, experts in info products, business school owners, bloggers, they are great actors. And that doesn't mean they are playing some nonsense. They simply present their information skillfully, and it is pleasant to watch them. In this case, oratory skills won't matter. Okay, so how do you train your voice and energy? As I mentioned before, there are voice coaches for this. By the way, I once took a training course with one of them myself. How does such training take place? You make various sounds. You say oh, a, hum, shout, and much more. Yes, it looks strange, but it yields results. Regarding the energy, which non-verbally conveys 55% of the information to the client, it consists of confidence, which is divided into psychological self-confidence and mastery of tools, product knowledge, sales techniques, etc. If, for example, you are walking down a dark alley but you have a weapon, you are much less afraid of muggers. The same applies to sales. The techniques and tools you possess are your weapons. There are also psychological techniques for achieving a resourceful state, but they work for a short period. If you're interested in the long-term perspective, Sometimes it is worth consulting a psychotherapist. However, there are simple exercises. For example, in some sales departments, employees work standing up. That is, you do not sell while sitting at a computer, but while standing. It's even better when you walk, because when your body moves, energy is activated. Some salespeople even do push-ups from the floor. They do a few sets and are energized for the whole day. Personally, I combine everything mentioned in this video. I train my voice, attend acting classes, read books about sales, participate in various training sessions, and also do push-ups. Additionally, I listen to my call. Sometimes I try to pressure the client, overwhelm them with charisma, and sometimes I underperformed or was, mostly, too modest. And in doing all this, I was searching for the balance between overacting and underacting. Therefore, if you have never experienced extremes, it will be difficult for you to do something unconventional. High conversion rates in sales occur where you are original and authentic. And what is authenticity? Simply put, it is about being yourself. However, it is not as easy as it sounds because there are limiting beliefs, psychological traumas, and professionally deformed behavior. And it's not you. It's just your ingrained habit that doesn't yield conversion. Of course, sales can also be seen as a field for self-discovery. That is, when you talk to a person, they either buy from you or they don't. This is a direct assessment of your authenticity, your thinking, a direct assessment of your sales techniques and your acting skills. But even if you have all of this, if you are not authentic, you will simply burn out. You can be a great actor, a great salesperson, understand the psychology of buying, and have a wonderful voice, but still not be able to be your true self. And then, what kind of energy are we talking about? To summarize, in sales, there is no rule that a great orator equals a great salesperson. It is a combination of acting skills and knowledge of product psychology. The question is only about the ratio of these proportions. For everyone, it is individual. So, if you want to be more successful in sales and negotiations, you need to know your unique recipe. And if this sounds complicated or unclear, write to me and get a personal skills audit. Contact information is in the description below the video.